Why will anyone want to pay a sum of 100 million naira to secure a job that will earn you 56 million naira in 4 years? Thank you very much for joining us again. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. And of course, we're looking at still looking at the price tag on the nomination form of the APC's presidential nomination forms, which has been pegged at 100 million naira for presidential aspirants, and also 50 million naira for governorship aspirants. Thank you very much. My name is Olukunle Abraham, and of course, this issue has remained a topic, around the country, since its declaration a few days back. Now, come to look at it straight away, being logical about this whole thing. The annual salary of the president of Nigeria is 14,058,820 naira, 0 kobo. Now, in 4 years, it would be 56,235,280 naira. Yet, why would anyone apply for that same job paying 100 million naira to earn just 56 million naira? That is the question that I bring to the table today. And I would like us to be very analytic about this whole thing. Analytic and logical. Which brings to mind what to expect in the coming years if these mindsets are allowed to remain in power or allowed to be brought to power. Who will invest 56 million and 100 million naira, and in 4 years expecting 56 million naira? It is not logical. It doesn't make sense. This is looking at it from a business perspective, an entrepreneurship angle. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, and which calls the attentions of Nigerians to be more logical, more analytical in their decisions of who comes to power in the coming year. And when you look at it, you see that it is a race of the rich becoming richer and the poor becoming poorer. Are you telling me that the president in 4 years only gets 56 million? And would that be the reason why a lot of people are coming on board to say they want to be president? Does everyone have the aspiration or the ambition to do anything reasonable or anything progressive about the Nigerian state or the Nigerian economy? Security issues are become something else. Lives are not safe. Properties are not safe. The roads are in very bad shape. The few ones that are being repaired are being destroyed again by bandits, kidnappers, terrorists, which of course is supposed to be the paramount of any government. Supposed to be the priority of any government coming into power. Will give security, because that is what every government is supposed to bring to the table. The first thing that is supposed to be on their mind is how to secure lives and properties. And so we find out that this does not look like what is coming. Let's leave what has come alone. Let's make do with what is on the way. And let us open our eyes clear. Make our brains to work. Let our minds be working. And see what is happening. Or what is likely to happen. Which ordinary Nigerian or young Nigerian? Yesterday I think I did a video where Reno Mockery said the EFCC will pursue the average private business owner whose businesses are clear. They are in the eyes of the EFCC. The EFCC is pursuing them all around. But one of these guys who are public office holders, civil servants, comes out to buy a form of 100 million naira. He says, let us watch what will happen. Is there not going to be a form of being biased here? When you leave alone people that you ought to follow and go after. I mean, it had become very, very rowdy and very messy since the presidential pardon given to people whose injunction to be jailed, went on for several years, which in turn had lowered the morale of the agencies that pursued them. It's alarming. So your opinion on this particular matter, it counts a lot. I want us to discuss it. What do you think? How do you think it's going to be done? I mean, or let's say, okay, there are other allowances to be gotten and all of that. Why do you think anyone will pay 100 million to secure a job that will earn him 56 million naira in 4 years? Let me look at one other comment about this issue of 100 million naira president nomination form. We had a comment from somebody still talking about this particular 100 million. Now, Lagos PDP, though this is coming from the opposition, PDP says 100 million for APC form reflects its corruption riddled. Undebly, Hakeem Amode said that. He said the cost of the Progressive Congress APC's expression of interest in nomination form put at 100 million is a reflection of the party's corruption-riddled body, which should interest the country's anti-corruption agencies. It should interest them if they are independent to do what they are, put there to do, what they are employed to do. If they are independent and they are not being controlled or in the gag of the self-same government who brought them into power, it becomes difficult to work against the people who put you in power if they do not allow you or give you the independence to do whatever you're supposed to do. If an agency is called independent, corrupt practices or something, and they are not really independent. If such agencies work for 11 years on a particular person, and then after 1 or 2 months that person has been jailed, then they say they're giving him presidential pardon, then why all the waste of finances? Why all the waste of money? Why are leaders be making things to look as if they are unquestionable? This is not what democracy is supposed to be like. This is not what it's supposed to be at all. The Lagos State chapter of the opposition party, People's Democratic Party, PDP, made the point in a third statement on Thursday. The statement signed by Lagos State PDP Publicity Secretary Hakeem Amode noted that when a politician pays such an amount, if he wins, recouping his investment would be priority. Recouping his investment, because it looks to everyone like an investment. Yes, I know that the PDP also are also in the same web. They too have been there, and but then, okay, let me release you. Let me allow you to drop your comments, make them simple and simple. Just drop your comments. What's your opinion on this particular one? Let's hear from you, and then of course we would communicate and respond to your comment. Thank you very much.